Hi Aries, this is Eileen with your April 2022 Psychic Tarot Card reading. And happy birthday, Aries. I know some of you have your birthday in March, like I do. Mine was March 22nd, and a lot of you have your birthdays in April. So I hope you have a wonderful birthday celebration and a great year ahead. So let's see, you have some good cards here, but we're starting out with the Five of Wands. This is all about competition or pettiness. Wands do represent the fire signs like Aries and Leo and Sagittarius, but they also represent your area of work, career, progress, action. And so this could be referring to some kind of pettiness or competition in your workplace. You might have people around you that are feeling like they're not getting their share of whatever it is, or somehow just wanting to poke at you and wanting to pull you in. There may be just some negativity in general where people aren't happy and aren't getting along with each other. The advice of this card is just to try to steer clear it if you can. This is just a passing thing. This could also just be going on somewhere in your personal life, relatives or neighbors, acquaintances, whatever. But if you have to participate in some way, let's say it's a work situation where you've got to defend yourself, do so, but then extricate yourself as soon as possible. It's not worth the attention, because all it's going to do is ruin your day. So just kind of try to let that slide by and let these, it's like I'm seeing a lot of small-minded people, and I feel like it's so much pettiness and jealousy, and it's almost like they might be looking at you like somehow you've got it better than they do, and they feel like they've got the short end of the stick or one thing or another. So it's just not worth your attention. Next card you have is Page of Wands. Now this is about possibility of some kind of good news coming your way, which could refer to your career, work, maybe some other kind of money situation or something business related. You might be receiving some good news in April. So if you've been applying for new jobs, or maybe a promotion, a transfer, getting a business started, wanting to get all your requirements, whatever responsibilities you have to do with regard to setting up your business or pushing a business forward, whatever it is you're doing, it looks like you're getting good news, positive, to help you keep moving forward so you won't be held up in limbo for any period of time. It's like you're hearing you've got the green light so you can move forward on your plans. And so this is a really good card to have, especially after this one with this pettiness going on here. It's like you're rising above that, sidestepping this negativity, and instead getting on a path of making the progress that you want to make in your life. And I'm also feeling, now typically this may not refer to physical move. I am feeling for some of you it has to do with an actual physical move. You might be relocating. It could have to do with work. It might be you feel there's better job opportunities if you move to a different area. It might even be moving across town to get closer to a job, maybe a new job, that sort of thing. And by the way, this is a general reading, so some of these cards will resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances, and I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. And that's where I am feeling for some of you, Aries, there's something where you're physically shifting over, and it could even be maybe it's a job change. You're working at one job and you're moving over to another one. So maybe instead of taking this street or that highway to get to your job you've been at, you're going to be taking another street or highway to go to this new place. I'm getting some kind of shift, like move, but it's all good. It's all progressive. You're moving forward in your life. It's good. Then you've got Three of Cups. This is about celebration, celebrating your birthday, celebrating your good fortune, celebrating something possibly with this work situation. That's what I'm really connecting this with to a lot. some kind of career, business move, some kind of progress you're making in business or career. And some of you might even be selling a property and moving on to something else. I'm just feeling carefree, celebrating, leaving whatever you were worried about and stressing about before, just shedding that and celebrating with your friends or family, or even just celebrating by yourself, and just having that nice, natural, being yourself, carefree spirit. That and when you're in that frame of mind where you're just being your natural, happy self from inside your heart and soul and your spirit, and feeling joyful, you create miracles. It makes magic happen. That's the best time for you to be using creative visualization, imagining how you want your life to be, your lifestyle, what you want your day-to-day way of life to be, from starting your morning to winding down at night, however it is. How you would feel happy and progressive and successful and prosperous, like you're living well because you've been doing the right things. You've been using your own experience, your strong work ethic, your intelligence, your good intellect, making decisions and flowing. You're flowing in life. If you can just kind of embrace those kind of images around whatever your life, you want your life to be, that it's flowing, it's not bumpy and harsh and rug getting pulled out from under you, which all of us Aries probably know that feeling. So when you let loose and just feel carefree and joyful, that's when you're going to have your most success. Manifesting your desires, your life you want to live, being your natural self. I feel like that's what we were put on this earth to be, to learn how to be our natural selves from our heart and soul. And it's kind of like we're thrown so many things at us. It's almost like it's this obstacle course in life you have to get through. And it's like, you know, the answers to how to do this, to how to get where you want to be, where you really feel like you're flowing, you're going with the flow. It's like you really have to pay attention and make it your business to find your way through the maze of obstacles that life and the universe might throw at you. And once you really get a good grip on that, you're probably not going to want to let go of it. So you will make sure that you keep avoiding the pitfalls as much as possible. Then you've got the Four of Wands. This is about some kind of celebration with, I feel, a lot of romance and true love involved here. Some of you may be having a proposal of marriage in April. You might be actually getting married or getting engaged, or just falling in love, deciding that you and whoever you're with, you're really in love. You don't need anyone else. You want to spend your lives together. You might be deciding to move in together. But this is true love. This is not settling. Neither of you are settling for less than what you really want. And no one should ever do that anyway, but people do for various reasons. But no, you're not settling. And this is happiness. This is someone in your life who is showing you in their actions how they feel about you, that you're the one they want. They're not interested in whoever else is out there. They whatever they've seen enough. They want you. That's what I'm getting for some Aries, if this is your timing. And we've got the Ace of Cups, which has to do with true love, also from a previous lifetime. But I get such good, it's like solid, it's happy, it's joyful. Another right alongside Three of Cups, this ties in too. So you could be celebrating business, good news business-wise, or celebrating something having to do with romance or love. And for some of you, it might even be someone you haven't even known that long. Maybe you've just been dating them, seeing them in recent months, but both of you feel like you're at home with the other. It's like you feel happy, you feel uplifted and light. You don't have that heaviness you might feel otherwise around other people or something, and or boredom. Aries, we get bored. It's easy for us to get bored. So, and the last thing you want is to be bored in a relationship with someone. And this is someone you're not going to be bored with. Even if there's nothing exciting going on, you're still going to be happy and feel like you're at home. You're in the right place, because you don't always want to have a lot of excitement. Sometimes you just want to be calm and relaxed and be peaceful and happy. But this is someone you're either going to be having fun with them, or you're going to be peaceful and happy. Whatever it is, both of you know you're home. You don't need to go anywhere else. You found the right person to spend your lives with. So some kind of good news, celebrations, something going on for a number of you with this. And then right alongside that, you got the 9 of Pentacles. So, I mean, what I'm seeing here for Aries, it's not a bad year going forward, because we have some good indicators of success, some prosperity, some love, love in the air, romance. And even if everybody's not on the romance train here, still feeling light, feeling joyful in your own life, because Aries are very independent anyway. We don't have to be with someone else. We can be alone and still be happy and enjoy what we're doing, enjoy our lives. This is about prosperity, being grateful for all your abundance, your prosperity, enjoying what you have, and knowing that you're very fortunate. So for a lot of Aries, you're just going to, if you might have other things that are not going right in your life, that haven't gone right. You might have currently things you're dealing with people, whether it's relatives or work situation. But if you stop and calm down and just think about it and look at all the good things you have surrounding you, all that you've created for yourself, you've manifested a lot of good quality, whether it's relationships or home or your whatever it is. It might be a beautiful garden. It might be, you might like to bake, cook, be creative in some other way, in music or dance or something. You have something that's special about you and your life that you have been building upon over time. And so for you just to stop and have some enjoyable moments when you have a day off or a weekend off or whatever, create a beautiful little environment for yourself, whether it's a patio area, an outdoor space somewhere, or just a pretty little place in your living room or something. This is about creating a beautiful little environment that you feel happy, you feel in touch with nature, and you feel your abundance and prosperity, and you have that gratitude. And the more gratitude you have for all the blessings you're getting in your life, the more the universe delivers more to be grateful for. So I totally believe in having an attitude of gratitude. And I mean, it's a lot better than complaining and saying it's not enough. The glass is half empty. And Aries are more the types to say the glass is half full, because tomorrow's a new day and we're going to wake up tomorrow and we got to start all over again from scratch, which many of us have had to do on multiple occasions in our lives. Or we're building upon something, whatever it is. If you're having a bad day today, tomorrow's a new day. And that's typical Aries philosophy. We don't stay down very long. I mean, sometimes we might stay down longer than others if it's something really heavy or serious, but we always get back up and get back out there. 10 of Wands, you're carrying a lot of burdens with your responsibilities, with your work, with your projects you're working on. Overall, I feel heavy responsibilities. A lot of you feel that because you might be providing for your families or providing for yourself and just covering your expenses, and feel like, well, I've got to work a lot to pay for all the things I need to pay for every week, every month, whatever. Or you're working towards your goals, your projects. And so a lot of you might be working overtime, or you might be working and going to school, working 2 jobs. You might be working hard at your job, then you go home and you have a lot of responsibilities at home. You're very strong. You've been down this road before. This is nothing new for a lot of you. You've been doing this for a long time. It's become a way of life, and sometimes you're just looking up ahead like, oh my God, how much further do I have to go? This is a burden. But the advice of this card is step back, look at your circumstances objectively, see if there's an area where maybe you can delegate any of your responsibilities, whether it's in your workplace, at home. You know, if you're working all day at your job and you go home and your family's just watching TV and you're doing all the work, hey, spread out the work, the responsibilities, get other people involved if you can, and definitely find ways to catch up on your rest, to treat yourself, so you can be enjoying your life, enjoying what you have, and instead of just work, work, work and becoming a workaholic, because Aries are not afraid of hard work. And so I would guess if anyone ever took a study of Aries and all the different signs of the zodiac, I believe Aries, I think also the earth signs are just work, work, work like that. But the fire signs, they're very hardworking people. And so if anyone would be a workaholic, I could see Aries at different times being a workaholic. But then we like to have fun too. So we definitely put that aside at different times. So this is just saying, try to put aside your responsibilities, liven up, be joyful, be happy, celebrate, and enjoy your life. Enjoy all these things you've been working for too. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, another great money card here. So you have good news from this Page of Wands with business or work. And then you've got Ace of Pentacles. This is about a new beginning financially. So you might be starting a new career, a new business, new job, but it promises to be prosperous and successful for you. And so I do feel like for certain Aries, you're really going for it. You've got the mind for what you're pushing forward on. You're moving onward. You're moving upward. You have a good grip on things. Whoever I'm tuning into here, that's going really pushing forward strong. You're in a strong position right now, and you're right at the beginning of it. You may have been in some kind of a holding pattern, a waiting period for a while, or maybe you were kind of making plans or laying some of your foundation, gathering your information, doing something like that, research, that sort of thing, and kind of moving along in little baby steps in a way. But then you're ready coming forward here to just push ahead in a strong manner because you've put everything together in your mind, on paper, however, to push forward on your plans. For some of you, you might be doing something like building a home or a business, and it could be a new career you're embarking on, a new job you're being hired for. Whatever it is, it's like you're ready to go with the flow. You're capable of it, even if it's a step up from something you've been doing. And so there's going to be new material, new learning experiences, new work responsibilities that maybe you haven't even done much before, if at all, but you're ready for it. You're looking at it, say, okay, I see this is a big project here I'm going to be pursuing, but I'm ready for it. And you totally are. So it looks like you're moving forward on something that can be very prosperous and successful for you, whoever I'm talking to. Like I said, it's a general reading. For some of you, that may not resonate, but for others, yes. For others of you, you're really pushing forward. But overall, it's a good sign. Not only that, the Ace of Pentacles could refer to just getting some good news about money. Some of you may have been waiting on money to arrive. Maybe you're owed money on something, maybe from an employer, or maybe some kind of a settlement, or even an inheritance of some sort. Maybe you've sold a property and you're waiting to get your money out of your property. This is good news. So it's not all about just a business or a career. This could just be some money coming your way, something of value. And then you've got Six of Cups. This kitty, this is a telepathic kitty. Look at that. He's always looking at me with those eyes. Okay. Six of Cups is about revisiting something or someone from your past. And it really works out well. It really is something that just blooms and blossoms, and see all the goblets with the flowers in them filled up. You've got the sun on the horizon there rising. This is something really good that can endure for the long term. So in some cases, this might be someone from your past that you were friends with, that maybe you two cross paths again and see each other again, or maybe you were involved with that person, and just some real romantic sparks start flying between the two of you. For others, this could have to do with some kind of work you've done in the past, or maybe a business you started a while ago and you just kind of put it on the back burner and never did do much with it. But for a number of you, it might be some kind of work you've done in the past. That work was good then, and for whatever reason, it ended, and now there's another opportunity for you, though, and this time it works out much better. And this could be long-term this time, or it could be a relationship. Now, for some of you, it's just getting together with an old friend or a relative you haven't seen in a long time. But otherwise, I'm getting a lot of happiness and love feelings around this. Good energy. And it's nice because you got it right here under that 3 of Cups also. Let's see. And then you've got 2 of Swords. Okay, this is about being in some circumstances where you're trying to make a decision and having a difficult time. So this could be, for some of you, you're involved with 2 different people romantically. I am getting that really kind of strong. And you're a little bit confused. You're not sure which person might be right for you. They're both looking kind of shiny. One person I believe you've been with longer, or you know that person better. You've been resonating with them pretty good. And then they're pretty strong in there. And then there's another one who would like to step in and take that person's place, kind of like they're competing with the other one. And I don't get as strong a feeling from that one. I feel like it's the one you've known the longest, been with the longest, that's the most solid with you and most reliable. This could also have to do with friendships. It could have to do with choices between 2 jobs. But it could be friends. It could be 2 friends that are competing over you, or 2 relatives that want you to choose one of them. What you need to do here, the advice of this card is to remove the blindfold, step back, look at your circumstances and these 2 choices with as objectively as you can. Don't fall for a sales job from any of them, and make the decision that's best for you and your life. This could have to do with 2 different jobs. Maybe you've got a current job you've been working at for a while. You're in a solid position, and there's another company that wants to make an offer to you and for you to come to them. Maybe it's a smaller company or something, and they're not quite as rich or prosperous, but they're trying to sell you on all the reasons that you'd be better off with them. I'm still getting a stronger feeling on the one you've already known, you know, whichever it is. But you make your decision for what's right for you. Because it's a general reading, so I might be tuning into certain people but not others. That's why it's important for you to look at your circumstances objectively, plus listen to your intuition and make a decision where you've stepped back, where you're not influenced by the ones who are competing for you. And then the last card you have is the Ace of Cups. This is about crossing paths with someone from a previous lifetime where you had a really strong love relationship. And it's like you're supposed to cross paths again in this lifetime. And it's going to be long term, because this is for real. This is the real thing here. This person and their spirit, they've been searching for you for years. They may have, and they may have very well been involved with others and that ended, or even been married or engaged, or who knows what. They've been through whatever they've been through, and they keep searching because, you know, relationships come and go. And they've always known in their heart they weren't fulfilled. That person wasn't the right one, even though maybe for a little while they thought they were. And then as time went by, they realized, no, they weren't with the right person. So they've been searching for you. I feel like this person's going to be alone or be free when you cross paths with them. So if they're dating anyone, it's very casually, because they're not interested in casual dating. They're not interested in just having somebody just to have a relationship. They want quality. They want their heart's desire. And this person, in their spirit, in their heart and soul, they've been searching for you. And so, and this is someone who would be a good catch. So this is not somebody who would be, you know, that you would not want. It's definitely someone you would be flattered to get their attention. And so when they see you, I do believe they will notice you before you notice them. Or you might be introduced to them or just meet them somewhere, whether it's in a social setting. I'm feeling social settings for a number of you. And this is all about timing, since this is a general reading. It's not for every single Aries who hears the video. It's for whoever is the right time. end because it's all about timing. And these are two people who are free. So if you're currently married or living with someone, or got somebody hanging on you, you can't extricate right now, that may not be you, okay? Because I'm seeing two individuals who are both free to enter into a relationship without anybody, you know, clinging to their ankles or trying to pull them back or something. It's like you both have your freedom to do as you please. And so this is going to be, they will notice you first, I believe. They will be very attracted to you. And then they're going to want to be getting to know you better. I do feel you'll be flattered, and you'll be looking good when you first meet them. You're going to be, you know how some days you look better than other days. Some days you feel really good. You got an outfit on you're wearing or whatever it is, and you just feel like, hey, I look good today. I'm okay. It's going to be one of your good days when you're out somewhere, whether it's, and it could be in business, but I'm getting social settings or casual settings for some reason. I got to get a drink of my water. But I feel like you're going to be looking good to this person especially. But in general, it's going to be a day you're feeling good about yourself anyway. So, anyway, and it's a good practice to try to feel good about yourself always, and try to always feel like you're looking good, because then it puts you in a better mood and lifts your spirits too. So, this person's going to be wanting to get to know you, and in a good way. It's not like someone is scary or anything like that, you know, like a, what do they call it, a stalker or anything like that. This is good. This is someone they've got a lot of intensity with them, but it's because of their search. They're just, it's like they've known there's someone out there for them, and they want to be with that person and spend their life with that person. This is like, because it's from a previous lifetime, it's like the two of you were totally in love together, very close in this previous lifetime, at least one other lifetime. And it's like you were inseparable. And it was a good relationship. It was not one of those roller coasters. You two were always loyal and true to each other, and always just wanted to be together. And so that's the way it's going to be again. It won't be, you know, love, hate, or any of that kind of thing. It will be just really close, true love. So, I mean, you know, this person wants to get to that point. They want to find that person and get there. So they're going to be really wanting to get to know you better and spend quality time and that sort of thing. But you'll enjoy the attention. Okay, now let's see. This is a Gilded tarot I've been using, and now I'm going to pick a card from Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. So Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Aries for the month of April? What is your message for Aries for April? What is your message for Aries for the month of April? Okay, let me fan these out. Okay, this says synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Okay, that's a good message. And then think of a question you have, or some issue going on, or anything you would like insight into or an answer for, because I've got the Angel Answers Oracle cards. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle those, the Angel Answers Oracle cards. So be thinking of your question or whatever's going on that you want some kind of feedback on, answer for. So angels, what is your message for Aries for the month of April? What is your message for Aries for the month of April? Aries for April. What is your message for Aries for the month of April? Okay, I'm going to give it another shuffle and fan these out. Okay, let's see. If you believe, look at the beautiful colors and imagery in this. I like that message. Very positive, very uplifting. It's all about manifesting, using your create a visualization, imagining that you're already living your best life, feeling it, putting out that feeling energy and believing in it, believing in yourself, believing in the prosperity of the universe coming, that you're enjoying that in your life, that's what your life is about. Okay, and then I'm going to pick a card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. So, angels, what is your message for Aries for the month of April? What is your message for Aries for the month of April? Okay, fan these out. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, this is Angel Aurora. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. Great message, Angel Aurora. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. That's a great message to end on. Okay, Aries, happy spring, happy birthday, and I hope you have a wonderful year ahead. But it's looking like we have the seeds of so many good things unfolding here. So you need to grab a hold of that energy and just go with it. Yeah. Okay. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. You can be checking your rising and moon sign videos also as they're coming available. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Have a great month and a wonderful year ahead. Talk to you soon.